Most creators automate their Instagram DM using paid tools like Zorcha, ManyChats, and every month they pay for it. At first, it's cheap, then your audience grows, and so does your bill. But what if I tell you this automation doesn't need any paid subscriptions at all? In this video, we are going to build a free Instagram comment to DM automation using n8n. No contact limits, no monthly subscriptions, and it's totally under your control. This isn't just theory. My recent content is using this automation, and trust me, it works exactly the way paid tools work. If you're new to the channel and new to AI, this is Kaif and you're watching BraiinIt. Let's get started. Alright, so we are on our screens, and before heading towards automation, let's understand it first through a flow diagram so that we all are on the same page. So the flow works something like this. Whenever you get a comment on your Instagram reel, this comment is going to trigger or is going to inform the meta application that will be setting up further in this video. So it will be sending a message to that application that, hey, someone has commented this particular word on the reel. Then that meta application is going to forward the same message to our n8n automation engine or to our automation engine. This engine is going to generate the comment and is going to prepare the package that is to be sent to the user. Once everything is done, our automation is going to send back the instructions to our application, and then our application will be responsible to perform the relative executions like replying to the comment and then sending a private DM. So this was a simple explanation. Now let's head towards the automation. All right, so here we are on our automation, and let me explain you and break this automation step by step so that you can have a clarity over it. The hero node which I would like to discuss over here in this automation is this Instagram token node that we are using in order to automate all the processes. Let me tell you very honestly, this is not a node provided by n8n or supported by n8n officially. This is a community node which I have installed from the node package manager. So what you'll have to do is to go to node package manager and search for n8n nodes Instagram token. I'll provide the link in the description. Once you are here, you just have to copy the name, then go to settings, then go to community nodes, and you'll have to click install over here, paste the name, tick this checkbox and click on install. I've already installed it, so I'm not installing it again. A quick update that I would like to share with all the n8n community members, that this feature of installing community nodes is currently not available with the paid version of n8n. What I mean by this is, if you have a paid subscription as well as if you're on a 14-day free trial, you cannot install this community node or any of the community nodes currently. So what I mean by this is, when you go to settings and you'll go to community nodes, by the way, this is my paid version of n8n that I'm using, that I'm showing you right now. So when you'll come to community nodes, you'll see that there is a node being written or displayed, which shows that the partner built node packages that have been verified by n8n will only be allowed in the automation processes. What that means is, if the team of n8n has approved a community node or has got a verified check from the n8n team or n8n developers, that community node will only be allowed in the current version of n8n into the automation processes. So you cannot install any community node out of your will, but it should be verified community node. So this is a bit problematic situation for the ones who are on their paid plan. But if you have your own self-hosted n8n, you can easily go forward and install this node Instagram token into your automation, and it is going to work completely fine. All right, so enough of talking. Let's head towards how we can set things up so that we can actually get in action. So when you'll enter this node, you'll find that you'll have to set up few credentials over here. So the credentials that are required is the access token, the business ID, whether you want to refresh your access token or not, and definitely everyone wants to refresh that. Refresh set threshold which states how many days you would like to refresh it out. I have stated 20, and there is some verified token that you'll understand further when we'll proceed towards creating the Meta app. Now, since this is a very heated thing that we are repeatedly talking about, Meta app, let's head towards creating one. Okay, so in order to create the app, we need to head towards Meta for Developers or developers.facebook.com. In order to use this platform, it is very important to have a Meta Business Suite account. If you don't know what Meta Business Suite is and how do you make an account on it, basically, it is a platform where you can handle your Instagram and your Facebook pages with regards to content and with regards to advertisements and all the insights that you want. So it is very, very important to have an account on this. So if you don't have one, you can check any video on YouTube on how to make an account on Meta Business Suite and how to connect that account to your Instagram business page. Once you have done this, once you have your Meta Business Suite account, you are all set for using Meta for Developers account, and you can just log in, and you'll get up then you'll get something which is called My App section. So when you'll head towards the My App section, there you'll be able to find all the applications that you have built previously. So this is the DM automation application that I have recently built, which is linked to this automation over here. What we'll do is, let's go full screen. Let's head towards building this application. Okay, so first we'll have to click on create app. Just cross it out, give it a name, like let's go with this BraiinIt 121. Let's go. Check the email, because it's very important that you have the same email that as you do check your email over here, because the email should exactly be the same associated with the Facebook account. So the email which you made your Facebook account with, it should be the same email over here. Click next. Then you'll be taken to the tab of use cases. You'll just have to select others and other, and then you'll have to click next, because any of these options don't match with our use case. Then you'll be popped up to select your app type. Just select business and next. Details. So here, business portfolio, you can select, you can keep it optional, you can leave it, but this is very important to select. So just select and select your business portfolio, that is your Meta Business Suite account, and just click on create app. It will ask you for your let's say Facebook password. Just give it your password. Okay, once you are done with all the details and setup, you'll encounter an interface like this. So here you have your app ID, and here you have all the products that you need to add to your app. Please note, don't try to copy these details to after this video to your automation, because I'll definitely be deleting this application. So in the product, you'll have to add Instagram. Just click setup. Once you click on setup, then you'll get an option to, like, you'll get multiple options to set your Instagram APIs and connect your Instagram business account to this application in order to have all the things done. So we don't have to do anything onto this interface over here. Just click on app roles and go to roles, and here you'll have to add an Instagram tester first. So your Instagram tester is going to be your business account or your Instagram business account. Why I'm doing this, or why this step is important, because when you'll go to dashboard and you will try to add your Instagram page through this interface, it will pop you with an error of insufficient role. So it is ultimately going to ask you to first add your business page to the tester role as an Instagram tester and then commit to here. So to cut the chase, we'll just go to app roles, add people, and just select Instagram tester and select your type your business name. So my business page name is Let's Brain It. This one. So I'll add that. So when you'll add the page, you'll be shown with the pending status over here. So in order to confirm this pending status, I'll show you how you can do this. What you'll have to do is you'll have to open your business Instagram account onto a web browser. Why this is important, why this will not happen with the mobile application is because Facebook wants you to authorize this application through a web browser and not with an application. I don't know, uh, this is the process that Meta suggests you to do. By the way, if you are seeing this page and you are up to this point of the video, just follow us on Instagram. So when you open your page on Instagram, click on this gear icon and go to apps and websites. When you'll go to apps and websites, you will have an interface like this, and these 4 tabs, namely active, expired, removed, and tester invites. Once you'll go to tester invites, you'll find that you have an invitation over here um, from your application, which is DM automation BraiinIt 121 that we named of our application. You just have to accept that. Once you accept that, you can close this window and you can go back to your application and you just refresh it. Once you refresh, the pending status is gone and you're all set to move further. Now when you'll go to this interface, you'll find that you have already added your account over here, which is pretty much amazing because you don't have to do it again and again. So in order to create that communication which I explained you in the diagram, we need the Webhook subscription. So in order to generate that, click on generate token. It'll ask you to enter your ID and passwords and everything. Just do that. Once you log in, you'll find that your app is requesting access to your business page. Just click allow. And you'll have your access token over here. Uh, Please note that this access token is very sensitive and you'll have to preserve it because you cannot recreate it again and again. Okay, so just hit I understand and copy your access token over here and click on done and just preserve it somewhere. Okay, once you are done with generating token, click on Webhook subscription and turn it on. Okay, now we are almost there. Now we are at the point of configuring the webhook. Okay, so in order to configure the webhook, all you need to do is to come to this automation over here. We'll open it side by side so that you can have a better idea of it. Okay, so in order to configure the webhook, all you need to do is to go to this trigger and you'll find a webhook URL drop down over here. There are 2 webhook patterns over here in n8n, namely test and production. So whenever you are testing your application, you need to use these webhooks. Both are same. You have to use this webhook. And whenever you are hitting your application towards production, you need to use this webhook. So for now, we'll use the test webhook over here. We'll get the callback URL pasted into here, and then we'll have to get a verified token that we discussed earlier at the start. So let's make it ABC123. Copy that. Now, please don't press this verify and save button. Why I'm telling you this? Because for the start, you'll have to first activate this webhook, because this is how webhooks work. It is always active. You'll have to first activate it. It'll wait until it receives any calls or any kind of message from the application. Once it receives an application, it will perform the further actions. So for the start, you'll have to activate the webhook. So in order to activate the webhook, all you need to do is to create an credential. uh, I have my previous credentials up, but you might have to create new. The access token that we created previously, just copy that and paste it over here. The business ID is going to be this. Let me show it to you. This is your business ID. Just copy it here and paste it over here. Leave all these things and make sure the verified token is same as the one you have typed here. So no spaces, nothing. ABC123, keep it ABC123. And once you're done, click on save. And once you receive this connection tested successfully, just you don't have to do anything, just press this execute workflow, execute it, and then press verify and save. Because if you don't execute it from here, it'll pop up with errors and you'll be all stressed out like what's happening, and you'll not be able to execute it. Once you're done, once this is all done, just stop the execution. Now comes the main part about what all fields that are required for this process. So we need the comments and the live comments. We don't need the message edit. We don't need the message reaction. We do need the messages. You can subscribe to handover, but that's not required. Opt-ins are not required. Postbacks, referrals, seen, if you want, you can keep it, but it is just going to create a spam out of things. So unsubscribe it and you can keep standby. Okay. Once you're all done with this, you can like refresh it 2 to 3 times to get all the settings saved. Once you're all done with these things, all you need to do is to hit the app mode to live. Remember, until and unless you hit it to live, you are not receiving any kind of information from the Instagram, and your app will not be able to send that information to your webhook. So it is very important to set this option to live. So let's hit it to live. Okay. So yeah, one more thing. It is asking us to have the privacy URL, the terms of service, privacy policy, and user data detection URL, which is very important for it. So I have a hack. What you can do is you can just go to ChatGPT, screenshot this, and you can ask ChatGPT to, generate privacy policy terms and conditions or the relevant text for this purpose. So I'll show you the chat where I have done the same thing. What I did was I asked ChatGPT to create the privacy policy URL for my Meta application so that I can switch it to live mode. What it did is it gave me this text over here, and it asked me to like copy it down and save it somewhere. What I did was, and you can do this too, go to docs and just go to privacy policy terms and just paste it over here and set the link to share and anyone with the link. Okay, just copy this link over here and use the same link for the privacy terms as well as for user detection. Select the category as messaging or any other category if you want. You don't have to um, tweak any other options. You can select your country. I am from India, so I'll select India and I'll just save changes. Once you're done with this, just hit the app mode to live and you are all set for your automation. So now you have the app, now you have the automation. Let's test this out so that you have an idea of how this is going to work ultimately. Okay, so let's check. Like I have the credentials that we recently set. Okay, so I'm not bluffing over here. So let's test it out All right, so let's put our automation on test, and I have set it to active. And let me show you which content are we going to use for this purpose. It's my recent video which got a lot of love from you guys. Wait for the final result on the luxury 3D construction video. So okay, um, as you can see my screen over here, my phone screen too. So this is the reel that I'm talking about. For the verification, you can check the caption too. And when I'll comment to this reel with my dummy account, um, let's wait. The flow is getting executed. And you can see the reply. Thanks for your comment. Please check your DM. Okay, let us check our DMs. When we'll check the DM, here is your resource. Click here. And when we'll click on the resource, it'll get us with our asset. We can check it once again by unfollowing the account. I missed that part because I was testing things out, as you can see. So once when you are not following the account and when you demand for the resource, it will show you a message something like this, that you have not followed us, and it really means to follow us out, as you can see on the screen too. And once you visit profile, the button visit profile takes you to the profile when you follow, and then afterwards if you click I'm following, then it'll share you with the asset. If you're not following, it'll keep on sending you this message again and again that you haven't followed. All right, I know this video has gone too big, but please give me a few minutes so that we can discuss few pros and cons of this automation. I believe the pro is that you have a free Instagram DM management automation of your own without paying any fees, for free. And the con is that you don't get the liberty to choose your own content via a UI interface. So it's all like setting up filters and then getting up to the mark that, hey, this is my content and stuff like that. So that is one con that I strongly believe is. Then the second one is that you need to make some tweaks up. Let's say you'll have to first check whether the filter is giving you the right content or not that you want, and is the data getting stored or not, etc. things. So there are few tweaks, or there are some efforts that you need to make in order to get this automation done, like for example creating the application onto meta developers. But trust me, this is a very effective automation, and this is going to save you a lot of money, lots of money. And you don't have to pay to those big chunk Instagram DMing automation platforms, and you have your own DMing tool, and that too for free. If you want this automation, just comment below and I'll share it with you. And that's it for this video. If I was able to add any value to your life through this video, make sure to hit that like button, share it with your friends, and subscribe to BraiinIt for more such content.